It's a simulation. You're in a quantum computer, and it's just like your computer games. If you've played games where you've gotten to different levels, and especially if you've played more recent games where you have shared worlds and different things where you can play with other people, that is exactly how people create their realities and move to them. And I'm going to give you some examples, okay? So what's going on in the world today is a very big story. It's been building. It's one of the oldest stories in this game. And if you want to join in any of those plot lines that go along with that level, you can. You can become a lawyer. You can become an activist. You can become whatever, a healer. You can become anything you want to that happens to be in that story plot. And you can choose if your avatar wants to join one side or the other, or be in the middle, or create something completely new in this. But what you experience is not going to be in any of those story plots unless you choose it. So if you don't want to go to that level and you don't want to play with those people and have that storyline, you're not gonna. You can choose whatever you want. You have to actively choose to join that level or be in that space some type of way in order for you to get in that level and play that game. Other people are creating their reality by deciding that they want to do something with their interests. So if they want to chase tornadoes, they're storm chasers. They are creating that reality within the bigger consensus reality, and they decide they're going to go be storm chasers. They are literally creating their bubble of reality around that. We've got other people that chase Sasquatch, Bigfoot. We have other people that are chasing UFOs. Every single person is creating a reality for them to experience. They think that they're experiencing UFOs from before or whatever else. They're not. They're experiencing exactly what they create. There is no time. You are everybody because you're consciousness. So it's kind of hard to wrap your mind around, but you are playing with yourself. When you create something, you are creating a frequency around that with your frequency, and you decide you want to play that game. Other versions of you on that frequency are going to meet you, and they're going to play with you. That means that the orbs you see, the aliens you think you're speaking to, they're all you playing with you. And you are creating a reality that has that in it. So every single thing you want to do has a story arc. There's a guy on TikTok that is using AI to show that he's time traveling. That's his story. That's what he's creating to put out into the consensus reality. But he is experiencing that reality on his own, in his own little bubble. There's other people, and it's catching on quickly. They're pretending to be aliens with these filters on and saying that they're here on Earth and creating these story plots. That is also them creating their own reality with their energy and their time. So you can create whatever you want. You're like in a magic sandbox where you can create and do whatever based on what you believe and what you think you can do. Joseph Smith created the Church of Latter-day Saints because he had an idea, he's had something come to him, and he created an entire religion. And what he did was he created the religion, and then people started following him, just more people of himself that he created to be on his frequency, because there is no time. You are everyone, just at a different point of consciousness. So that became a game that got bigger and bigger and bigger because more people joined and played. More versions of him that were on that frequency kept joining and playing. And so it lasted and became a bigger game. So if you want to become a Mormon, that's like getting on the elevator to go to that level and become a Mormon and play that reality. If you want to become a politician, that's an elevator you get in and you go to that level. So everybody is playing their own game in their own reality and creating it. And so it doesn't matter what you see on TV. It doesn't matter what you experience in your life. If you know that you're the one that's bringing it in and it's not happening to you, you're creating it because you're choosing it, then you can choose something else. And you have to stop giving it attention. When you give something attention, that's where your energy is going. And that means that you're telling the simulation, the computer, that that's what you want to experience. So if you watch the news and you're getting angry about it, you're telling the simulation, this is important. Bring me more of this so that I can play this game. Everything is based on your emotion. So if you are an angry person that wants to fight back and wants to get in the fray, then that's your frequency and you can go do that. If you don't want to feel that way anymore, that is a choice. You can stop doing that and play a different game. You can suddenly decide you want to be a light lover and then go do that. You can do whatever it is you want because every single person here is just you as consciousness and another point of awareness creating all of this to play a game to experience. And there is no death. There is none. It's just you creating more and more and more and more. So you can get into anything. Like, this is how crazy it gets. You can get into anything and it's just you creating something else. So you can say, well, this is true and that is true. And you start going down this rabbit hole of what's true. But if you're the one that's observing it and knows it's true within you at that point, then you're creating it. Okay? So you are everything, creating everything. There is no time. When they make an archaeological discovery, it's because it's just been made and occurred in that point in time. I know, right? Poof. It's brain candy for me. I love it. It makes my brain tickle because I have a big one. And you do too. There is no time. As soon as they make an archaeological discovery, it's because they just made it in that point in time and you're just discovering it at the same time because you created it. So stick that in your bonnet and smoke it. Okay? It's pretty fun. It's kind of lonely though whenever you're sitting up here watching and you see all this stuff happening and you're like, you get drawn in and you get sucked into the sim for a minute and then you're like, oh, this person is creating their own reality. And it's so obvious too because everybody's just a creator and you can join any story you want to and do anything you want to at any point in time. It's literally your choice, your belief, and your ability to take action in your nervous system. So if you stop caring about the fear, you can really do anything because right after fear on the frequency of emotion spectrum, which is what you create reality with, is courage. And after courage, everything just gets better from there. So it's science and it's quite fun. Nobody's explaining it this way, so I may sound cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but if you look at it in the game sense, you'll figure it out. Everyone's just creating their own game and everyone has their own level and you can decide to join it if you want to and do anything you want to, create anything you want to, anything at all. It's all up to you. Hope that helps.